have so many clients come to me when planning a Disney vacation and say that they didn't enjoy Epcot as a kid, they don't think their kids will, or they think that their kids are too young to enjoy this incredible park. So keep watching to hear about all the changes that the park has made over the last couple of years and why you shouldn't skip this amazing theme park.
I'm Christina. I'm a traveler, a planner, and most importantly, a mom. I'm sharing my best tips to make traveling as a family a little less stressful. So put down your phone, pack your bags, and let's showcase the world.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Showcase the World, your go-to spot for travel tips and family vacation inspiration. Today we're talking about Epcot, one of my all-time favorite places in Disney World. And I want to share why skipping this park would be a huge mistake for families with kids of all ages. If you're a busy mom like me, you probably know how important it is to plan a family vacation that keeps everyone happy. Kids want to ride the coolest attractions. You want to make sure they meet their favorite characters. And let's be honest, we all want some good food and relaxation. Let me show you why Epcot checks all those boxes and more. When I think about rides that get everyone excited, Epcot has some of the best. Let's start with Soarin' Over the World. It is my 5-year-old's second favorite attraction in all of Walt Disney World. And I remember the first time she rode it and just her expression as she was flying over some iconic landscapes like the Great Wall of China, the pyramids in Egypt. It's thrilling and yet gentle, and it's perfect for all ages. Then, of course, there's Frozen Ever After. For those who have little ones obsessed with Elsa and Anna, this is a must. The ride takes you through Arendelle with all the Frozen characters singing and dancing along the way. It's a boat ride, so it's not too intense, but visuals and music are magical. Then there's the new Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. This ride is super fun because it makes you feel like you're shrunk down to the size of a rat and you get to race through Gusteau's restaurant. Kids absolutely loved it. It's fast-paced but not too scary, and there's no height requirement, so anybody can ride it. And if you have older kids who love roller coasters, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is a game changer. It's a spinning roller coaster that takes you through outer space, and it's probably the most exciting ride at Walt Disney World. Trust me, even your teenagers will be impressed. Where I absolutely fall in love with Epcot, though, is the World Showcase and the cultural experiences. I named my company after the World Showcase. Showcase the World was inspired by my love of Epcot. I had been to Disneyland multiple times as a kid because my aunt lives out in Southern California. But we went to Walt Disney World for the first time when I was about 8 years old. And I had never experienced anything like Epcot. I was a very shy kid, and I had an interaction with a cast member in Canada who told me all about his exotic homeland. It felt exotic to me at the time, and it got me interested in all of these places, and I went around asking the cast members about where they came from and the foods that they enjoyed and what their home country was like. And I just remember walking through the pavilions and falling in love with travel and exploring new cultures. So I was 8 years old when I visited Epcot, and it became just a fundamental part of who I am, to the point where I now own a travel agency and I have a team of travel advisors, and I'm helping parents plan their Disney vacations and go beyond that. And that all started from me visiting Epcot as a kid. And so not all kids are going to have that experience, but I wouldn't want to skip a park that could be a big turning point in what my child falls in love with. Each pavilion has something unique to offer. In Mexico, you can take a boat ride through an Aztec temple. In Norway, you can meet Anna and Elsa. And there's a really cool gardens in China and in the UK. And you can kind of get tucked back there with those toddlers where they can just kind of run around in the theme park without fear of, getting trampled. You can really give them space to run, and don't even let me get me started on the food. You can try everything from sushi in Japan to gelato in Italy. My favorite is the croque glacé in France. It's ice cream in a warm brioche bun with your choice of sauce. I really like the vanilla ice cream and the caramel in the warm brioche bread. That is not to be missed. And remember, it's a family vacation too. So even if you don't think your kids are going to enjoy it, you might. And so it's important to plan things for you on your vacation here as well. What you may not know about are a ton of interactive activities for kids, because keeping kids engaged is crucial, right? And Epcot has some amazing activities that will keep them entertained for hours. There's a DuckTales World Showcase Adventure. It's like a scavenger hunt where you use your smartphone to follow clues around the World Showcase. Annabelle loved it because she gets to explore the pavilions in a new way and make things happen, right? So it makes things pop up, but she gets to make things move. And so she feels like she's a part of the pavilion and gets to make all of these triggers happen. They also offer seasonal scavenger hunts throughout the year. During Food and Wine, there's a fun scavenger hunt where you look for a different character. This past year it was Figment. Right now at the Flower and Garden, there is a bee that you go and find in the pavilion. And as you find the bee, they have an Easter one as well where you look for eggs. As you find them, you mark them off your map. You purchase the map for usually around $12, and you purchase the map and you go and you find all of these elements, and once you find it, you return the map in for a prize. So you're essentially paying for your prize, but it's so much fun. There's also, during Food and Wine, you can collect stamps at food booths for trying certain items. Each year they change the theme a little bit. One year they had a chocolate trail, another year they had a cheese trail. So if you try the certain elements on the trail, you can earn a prize there. And then of course there's the EPCOT stations as well that are in every country, where they get a little passport card that they can color in. They can get it stamped. It goes in a little Ziploc bag that looks like a suitcase, and it's just really, really cute that they offer those there. And that will keep your kids entertained and engaged while you are enjoying your food and wine during the festival or shopping in some of the incredible shops in the pavilions. Now, here's something that not a lot of people know, and before they decide to include Epcot in their itinerary, there are more princesses at Epcot than in the Magic Kingdom. It's true. You can find Mulan in China, Belle in France, Jasmine in Morocco, Anna and Elsa in Norway. And if your kids love princesses, Epcot is the place to be. You can take pictures, get autographs, have your special character meals with them. So there are currently 2 princess character meals at Walt Disney World. One is fully princess. There's some where princesses are a part of the character meal, but there are 2 that are just fully princesses. One is in the Magic Kingdom at Cinderella's Royal Table. That offers 4 princesses and can get very pricey. And I don't think that the food is that great. I did do a video on my favorite princess meals, so check that out. But spoiler alert, my favorite is Restaurant Akershus, and that is in Norway, and there's 5 to 6 princesses there, and they come around, and so, Cinderella is there, Ariel is there, Belle, Aurora, and then the princesses who aren't there, like Snow White, you can meet in Germany, and like I mentioned before, Mulan is in China. So, and right across the way, Anna and Elsa have a indoor meeting spot that you can meet them there. There's also a ton of rides for little ones. It is my favorite park for the toddler set because Journey into Imagination is such a fun ride. It's quirky and creative, with Figment showing you all the wonders of imagination. The Seas with Nemo and Friends is perfect. It's a gentle ride through underwater worlds filled with real fish, plus Nemo, Dory, and other characters from Finding Nemo. And while you're there, you can check out Turtle Talk with Crush, which is an interactive show where Crush, the sea turtle, talks to the audience and your kids can ask questions. It's hilarious and definitely keeps kids entertained. That's not all that's in the pavilion, though. There's also an aquarium that you could spend hours enjoying. There's a really great little play space in there as well that my daughter loves. And one of the newest attractions at Epcot is the Journey of Water. And it was inspired by Moana, and it's an interactive water attraction where kids can play and learn about the natural water cycle. It's a great way to cool off on a hot day and engage in nature in a fun way. That is a lot of information you may not have known about Epcot. And I totally get it because planning a Disney trip can be completely overwhelming, especially if you've never been before. There's so many things to consider: park selections, ticket options, Disney Genie, dining plans, and more. And let's not forget about trying to get those hard to find character dining reservations like Akershus. It's a lot, especially for busy moms like us who have a million other things to worry about. That's why having a professional travel advisor can make all the difference. They know the ins and outs of Disney planning and can help you avoid the common pitfalls. They can suggest the best times to visit, the must-see attractions, and even help you plan the best itinerary for your family. Trust me, you don't want to leave this up to chance. A good travel advisor can take the stress out of planning and ensure your family has the best experience possible. So if you're planning a Disney trip, don't skip EPCOT. Find a travel advisor and you'll discover that EPCOT really is a magical place with something for everyone, from thrilling rides to cultural experiences and interactive adventures, even for those little kids. To make your planning easier, I have created a free guide with 5 easy steps to planning your Disney vacation. Click the link in the description below to download it now. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more travel tips and advice. Thank you so much, and don't forget to take a break from the busy.
Need help planning your next family vacation? Visit us at showcasetheworld.com to request a quote or schedule a free vacation consultation. Want more great travel tips? You'll find those there too.